Hey friends, welcome back to Make My World Mini. So here I am. It's been a while, a good while. This is long overdue, but here we are. I was going to do a New Year's Eve party, but that didn't work out. Then I was going to do a birthday party. That didn't work out. So I'm just going to share with you what I have been doing. Okay. Hopefully it'll be fun for you and me. Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to share with you in no particular order. I have no idea what I did first, second, third, nothing like that. I just know this is what I've been doing since I last seen or talked to you guys. So over here, I have redone my Valentine's fondue pot. I've been making paper plates. I was watching a show. I don't know if you know the chef Clare Smyth, but she has inspired of a lot of this. So I have been just trying my hand at different paper plates. We have like a poster board and then acrylic paint. And then I have a sealer like Mod Podge and or fingernail polish. I like them. I think they turned out pretty cool, pretty cute. And then let's see, what else have I been working on? So Play-Doh. And then I worked on this. I was trying to make like orange petals, leaves. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep those. I did make some roses out of Play-Doh and paper. This is, that's the Miniverse turkey. But here's my paper turkey. But I think it looks more like a Pekin duck, like a duck. And then I was trying to make like some salmon or some meat or pork chops. And then I have more plates I've been working on. Trying to make flowers to go on the plates or on stems. So that's all made out of Play-Doh. Play-Doh flowers. I want them smaller so they could look more like garnish or decoration on a plate. But they just don't look right. I feel like they need to be smaller. This is going to be another serving tray, which I will show you what these are for, because I have two that look exactly the same, and then this one will look exactly like that one eventually. And then I've got these two that look exactly the same. I'll share with you what those will go to. So you can see I've been working on flowers, trying to put them as decor on the plates. I made a bowl out of paper and Play-Doh. And then like Mod Podge or fingernail polish. I made this plate of meat with mashed potatoes and peas. I have learned that the smaller I make the peas, the better they look. Alright, let's go that away towards start. I'll hold it up here. It matches these plates. So she's got her mug of coffee, and then I just have some books. I want to make more books for like cookbooks and a place to put them, like shelves to put them. We have some more paper flowers. I love making paper flowers. It's a lot of fun. Or those little bouquets. I made this little cake out of Play-Doh with some heart decorations and glitter that I had. And then I made spaghetti and meatballs out of Play-Doh on that plate. And I've been playing around with my Crayola chalk and Elmer's glue. And of course paper plates. And then this is some kind of dessert. Maybe I can, there we go. This dessert didn't turn out all that great. I would consider this a fail, but I didn't want to throw it away because I'm like, well, the dolls don't care, and it would still look good in the background, you know, during an event they were having, or a scene that I'm setting up. I decorated the pieces of pie. I made this mug. This one isn't my favorite mug. Again, I would consider that mug a fail, but it says coffee helps. That's why I kept it, because I thought it was cute. This right here is one of my favorites. This tray or serving tray, because it's larger. I have a place for it. I'll share that with you. But this one, I thought this dessert turned out really adorable. It's like danishes, petit fours, pieces of cake, I don't know, with fruit. I just thought it turned out really good, and it's all made out of Play-Doh. Play-Doh, some paper, the paper plate, chalk with Elmer's glue, Crayola chalk, and then Play-Doh and nail polish. This was my first like meat or steak and potato with some mushrooms and carrots. I like this one, but I'm not sure if that was the right color for the plate. But I do like this one a lot. And then I just wanted to try, and again, it's all made out of Play-Doh. This is all made out of Play-Doh. I just wanted to see if I could make some tacos. I think these turned out really good. And then some peanut butter sandwiches inspired by my Froggy stuff when she was painting her teeny tinies. These are made out of Play-Doh with the paper plate and some Crayola chalk and Elmer's glue. This is supposed to be eggplants. Now this plate I think turned out a whole lot better. I like how I smeared the chalk. So, and again, all Play-Doh. Now this is my favorite turkey ever. It's all made out of Play-Doh. I am so excited. It's on like one of the serving trays. I think I did really good. I am really proud of this one. It turned out so beautiful. I feel like I got the colors right with the Play-Doh. I don't know. I just feel like I did amazing on that one. That one is so good. I would love to try and duplicate that. And then I made a new fruit bowl. I wanted a new fruit bowl. So I have some grapes, lemons, or a lemon, bananas, oranges, and apples in there. I think this one turned out better than my very first one. I can't find my very first one. It's got to be in one of the dollhouses somewhere, maybe in Dara's, because yeah, it was old and Play-Doh starts to crack after a while. Anyway, I have a little bit more to show you back there. Alright, so let's check out back here. What did I create? So this is the stand I was talking about. This was what was it? Beauty and the Beast. That's what it was. But my Froggy stuff was redoing her teeny tinies. So I was like, I wonder if I could do that with some of the stuff that I have. So she was making grapes out of glue gun, where I made mine. Maybe I could bring it closer so I can show you. I made my grapes out of Play-Doh. And then I just painted the front of mine for right now. I have to paint the back. I just wanted to see what it was going to look like, would it work, that kind of thing. And then these bigger trays I made so I can swap them out. So they're removable and I can put in something else. Same with this one. Same with this one. And then what my turkey is on and what those are on, I can put those over here in this tray. But again, my grapes are made out of Play-Doh. This is all made out of Play-Doh paper and the chalk and Elmer's glue. All of that except for the napkin. That's a real napkin. I just glued it down. And then it's acrylic paint and fingernail polish. This I made for Christmas Eve in the dollhouse in Penelope's house, but I don't know. I brought this stuff over here because I didn't know if you could see it very well in the dollhouse, because it was very dark over there. I didn't realize my lighting was so horrible. But this was supposed to be cheesy potatoes. And then, whoopsie, and then carrots. I don't know, should I add color to the serving tray? I don't know. And then I made donuts out of Play-Doh. I just thought it was cute. Donuts and cookies. And my ham turned out, I feel like, totally amazing. That was my ham for Christmas Eve. It was in that video. But again, it was really hard to see. It was so dark. I think I should do something to the serving tray like I did for the turkey. I think it'll look better. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I think so. And then this was this pink tray that I had from one of my doll things that I bought. I don't know. But I painted just the front because I thought it would look pretty as like a serving tray by itself. And then I made this like cheese tray. I just wanted to see if I could make a cheese tray with crackers out of Play-Doh. And I don't think it turned too bad. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. Then I made this homemade basket. I wanted to make a basket for my dolls. It is paper, as you can see under here. And then I took that jute, what is that called? Jute rope, jute cord, whatever it's called. And I put it in the basket. And the basket does open. See, it can open. And I put a piece of that material that I got from Dollar Tree in there. And then I have these flowers too. I don't know if you guys seen them on the table. I made these roses or flowers out of paper and painted them. I don't know if they fell off. But anyway, back to the basket. So I just put that material that I got from Dollar Tree. I made an outfit for Star when she was painting her house. And then in the basket, I feel like I have some fails. So I tried to make like a bottle of drink, like sparkling apple juice or something like that. Grape juice, because it's purple. And then these were my failed like sandwiches and grapes and stuff that I just didn't feel like they looked the way that I wanted them to. So I was like, well, I can make a paper like little tray, wrap it up and stick it in the picnic basket. So some of the fails I feel like I can hide. And somebody told me, I don't know which subscriber said, you know, put them in the back. Put them in the back of the dollhouse and, you know, maybe not necessarily a fail, maybe just a space thing, you know, put it in the back somewhere. So maybe some stuff will end up in the curiosity shop or in one of the dollhouse just is there. I do have grandchildren, so the one really loves playing with Star's house. So maybe like the food that I really don't care about, like say this one, he could play with. Something like that. And all of this was either made out of paper and Play-Doh and Elmer's glue and Crayola chalk. And I can prove it because here's my little crate box right here. That's my little crate box. And I take it with me so that if I'm sitting somewhere or standing somewhere and I have time on my hands, I can just fidget with Play-Doh or fidget with paper and glue, some fidget, you know, with some Elmer's glue and paper, I should say, and create something. It's like right now I actually have paper in here where I drew circles. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I just got to cut them out and glue them together, and I have another paper plate. So there you go. That's how I did all that. So maybe you guys got some ideas too. I'm really trying to work on making the flowers smaller so that they can decorate a plate a little bit better, because that's still too big when you put food on it. And or from here maybe it looks like a pizza or something like that. That's what my husband said. So the flowers do need to be smaller. I did try to put this little flower right here on the side of that plate, and that looks a little bit better, but still not quite what I'm looking for as far as the future plates go. But anyway, what do you all think? Okay, so before we close it all out, I wanted to share with you, do you remember that little grill that I got in the, I think it was the SpongeBob Teeny Tinies? Well, I decided to make little Play-Doh burgers and put them on there so it looks like she's cooking something. And in here, that also came in the SpongeBob Teeny Tinies. I really liked them, but I made like little crinkle fries, or I tried, whoops, or I tried to make little crinkle fries to put in the fryer so it looks like they were frying some fries. But I wanted to share that with you too, because those are also made. The patties and the fries are also made out of Play-Doh. So I wanted to share that with you. And then my husband is making me something that's going to go under the fridge, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's going to go over here. I'm not sure. I have been organizing Mini World a lot, and eventually I'll share that with you, but I'm just not quite ready. I'm still cleaning, still going through stuff, and with my work schedule, this is what I've been able to do right now. because I still want to spend time, you know, with my family and sleep and do other things. So there we are. All right, I hope this was all enjoyable for you. I hope you were inspired to make something out of Play-Doh, or maybe make some doll food out of Play-Doh. And I thank my Froggy Stuff for inspiring me. I think that was pretty cool. I was really inspired. She has an art studio, I believe she made recently, and I thought that was really cool. So you should check that out. And I was very inspired by Clare Smyth, the famous chef that has her restaurant. I love the way she decorates her restaurant and her plates of food. I need to watch more of that to be inspired. All right, anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see you very soon. In the meantime, I hope you get to relax, enjoy, and create in your mini world, and see you later. Bye!